So this is the back room. This space used to be a speakeasy back in the 20s and 30s. It was behind a kosher restaurant called Ratner's. Ratner's started in 1908, and famous people would go there all the time. It was a 24-hour kosher restaurant. So people like Fanny Brice, Groucho Marx, and there were also gangsters. In 1919, they made alcohol illegal. The Volstead Act enforced it. People still drank, and then people started making money selling liquor, and we had all these bootleggers, and that lasted until 1933. So there was a whole long period where alcohol was illegal, but people were still drinking anyway in speakeasies. Speakeasies are named speakeasy because you want to speak easy, you want to be quiet, you want to keep it under wraps. You don't want anyone knowing that you're doing this illegal thing. There were 3 buildings that were connected. There was all on Delancey Street, and there were all these entrances and exits that you could go to if the cops came. You could go run up, and you could go up on the ceiling and run all the way to Rivington Street. You could go anywhere. This area was big time gang area. They used this space back behind Ratner's restaurant for their meetings. We're talking like big time gangsters: Bugsy Siegel, Meyer Lansky, Lucky Luciano, and Frank Costello. That is part of our history, and you can't really make that up. So this is what we call the toy shop. It's the owner's room. You have to know the owner to be back here. And it used to be above a potato peeling room back in the day. This was an exit that went all the way to the roof and down to the potato peeling room. We've had lots of celebrities in here. And this is another exit to the street. It didn't used to look exactly like this. Everything that you see here, all the mahogany, the paisley on the wall, the chandeliers, all that is evocative of the decade. It's not what was actually here back in the day. Speakeasies were very not grand. The cocktail phenomenon started during Prohibition because everyone was making their gin and their alcohol in their bathtubs, and it was disgusting. So they actually started to put different flavors into it, and eggs and orange juice, and come up with these cocktails to disguise how bad the taste was. Now, we don't have that problem, obviously, but we do throw back to the era, and we have a lot of Prohibition-era cocktails. So what's very unique about the way that we serve drinks here is we serve all of our drinks in teacups and all of our beers in brown bags. Back in the 20s and 30s, people would drink out of teacups and coffee cups to disguise the fact that they were drinking real alcohol. So we have live jazz on Monday nights. It's free, there's no cover. There's a lot of swing dancers, a lot of tourists, a lot of people from out of town come to see the music, and a lot of people are regulars in the neighborhood and artists, and we get all walks of life. We were one of the 2 speakeasies that are still in existence in the city, and not a lot of places can make that claim.